Now, I updated the darn game to say Forever Skies. So, I don't know why my alert said Tunic. Twitch. Why did Twitch switch back to Tunic? I set it to Forever Skies. I actually remembered to change it this time. Forever Skies. Twitch, please. Oh. Yeah, more reasons to really want people to switch over to YouTube or DLive or any place else when able. All right. This next one is on me though. I did forget to add the screen. There we go. I take full responsibility for that one. It'd be nice if more games would keep the music going when you click off of their window. Is there a way to do that? Audio. Hey, Forever Skies dev team, add that option. That would be great. Yeah, I know. And I don't want to turn off Twitch rewards to try to force people over, though. I probably should. I know a lot of other... Well, yeah, a bunch of other streamers that are looking to switch have done that. So yeah, this is Forever Skies. I know very little about it besides it's exploring in airships in the sky. I have not looked it up. I have not researched it. I have just said, this looks cool, we're going to play it and see what happens. Let me know if the audio is properly balanced. I know it's hard because it's really quiet right now. But let me know as we go if I need to adjust the audio. As usual, out of order. I just don't have a good opening. Happy Sunday / Monday, depending on where you live. I hope today is a good day for you. This evening, for me at least. And yeah, this is going to be the last stream for a couple weeks. Definitely 2, probably 3. Because I am not streaming while family's around. But I figured we'd just try the Forever Skies demo, which is free on Steam right now. Just to finish us off, because it's, again, I like this kind of theme stuff. This looks fun. This is a very work in progress. The early access isn't even out yet, unless it just came out today. There will be no other end of the world. It's a song of the end of the world. Don't know how to pronounce that. Well. Fun.
Emergency landing procedure completed.
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me this is Subnautica in the sky. Oh no. Oh wow. What is motion blur off? That's our problem. Oh yeah. Man, it's still a little wonky. Broken signal. Sagittarius 2 went silent for months. Then this one signal and silence again. None of us know what awaits you there. But if there is a chance they have found the virus, then maybe we can survive. Find the virus sample at all costs. The fate of us all depends on you. The Ark. Okay. Yeah, this is sounding, this is feeling rather, Subnautica-y.
We arrived at the source of the signal.
New task. Return to planet Earth. Locate the source of transmission. And we have the first aid kit. That's still feeling a little wonky. I don't know if it's the controls or... What do we have? Windowed, HD, VSync off, upscaling, keyboard mouth, auto detect controller, yes. I'm not going to play inverted, but I'm playing keyboard mouse. See if VSync changes it. Take metal debris. It still feels like I have some motion blur on, is the problem. I'm just trying to get the feel for it before we get too far in this.
Health parameters low. Check the database
It's...
for details.
I don't think it's sensitivity. This feels like the kind of sensitivity I'm used to playing on. We'll give it a shot. We will turn down sensitivity a little. Controls. We don't have a sensitivity option yet. Debris, debris, debris. Keep wanting to hit tab to scan. Well, I mean, you know, Subnautica, it's not like Subnautica's a bad game. So, Subnautica in space isn't the... I mean, in the air isn't the worst setup. Though, at the same time... Right. A sizable chunk of the, Ooh, scans the environment, allowing to collect... Oh yeah, scanner. Here we go again. So shares to your expedition computer, the source of the transmission. Transmitted rescue signal. It needs power to operate. Right. So there's our hand scanner. The remains of tools, devices, and structural components no longer useful can be recycled into basic resources. Yeah, the problem is, part of the big thing for Subnautica, do you remember the, oh good, it's gonna be one of those games, is that you're swimming around. You kind of have to fly around, it seems like.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Remains of tools, devices, structural components no longer useful can be recycled into basic resources. Read. It's all gone to hell. Lost expedition. Everything's been screwed up since we found the damn virus. We're all getting sick, equipment is breaking down, and then there's this Noah situation. The power blew out again, and the door's locked. I'll check if the beacon tower has a compatible battery. Oh, good. It's what I said. Yeah. Health parameters. Immune circle depends how hard you suffer from viruses. Value depends on other health parameters. Great. Fatigue bar generated by sleep and energetic products. Maximum level limits. Stamina allowing to sprint. Health bar decreases from receiving wounds, disease, and bad food. Generates from healing remedies. Hunger bar. Reduces over time from diseases and certain food. Thirst bar. Time from disease and certain food. So this is going to be a very illness-based thing, which means it's going to make me very paranoid. The remains of tools device. Right. That's just the same thing. Got ya. More synthetic debris. That's in good range. Metal scaffolding requires extractor. Metal scaffolding that supports weakened building structures built in pre-cataclysmic times by they succumb to corrosive dust and wind. It is possible to recover some resources from this. Let's see if we can scan our pod or something before we continue to advance. Yeah, it's not the sensitivity, it's like the blur or something that's having issues.
Immunity is decreasing. Vulnerability to viruses rises.
Well, that's fun. Something popped up for a sec. There. Oh, it's just more metal scaffolding. I don't know if you guys could hear the PDA lady say that immunity is decreasing. Vulnerability to a virus is increasing. Yeah, it's designed to take us this way. What's this?
Risk of starvation.
Risk of starvation. Oh, great. If that made me fall, I would have been a very unhappy camper. Ooh. Sun melon. Fresh fruit with low calorie value picked up from the bush, they spoil quickly.
Virus infection detected.
Oh good, it made me sick. Glass component. Structural glass components used to build to withstand atmospheric conditions. The glass was reinforced. It was difficult to create, thus quite rare. Also recover some resources from it. I didn't see what the little alert was that popped up. Well, I'm already sick. Might as well eat more. You're putzing around too much, Zai. You need to cure yourself. I don't have anything to cure myself. Navigator's body. His mission was to map out directions and find resources even this far from home. He's been dead for nearly 2 months. The decomposition process was slowed by climatic conditions. Yeah, that's how I fall down there. Extremely efficient battery, capable of providing power for hundreds of years. Its current state still allows it to power less demanding devices. Alright, and then we can fall down there, or we can go this way. Which also just takes us back the way we were going. Okay.
Radio message received.
There we go. Use computer. Undelivered message. Noah went crazy. That bastard stole the sample in our airship. The radio doesn't work. That's probably his doing too. We're stuck here. We're sick and can't work. If we had known what awaits beneath the dust, we never would have gone. Oh, here we go. For whoever reads this, find Noah. He's doodling these signs everywhere. He's at a spot. Be careful. He's dangerous as hell. Expedition Sagittarius 2. Photophobia. Looking directly into the sun causes visual disturbances, injuries. Therapeutic nutrients. Lictin. Medicine. Cure the virus to fill the medicine list. Sun melon. Okay. So it's just that sun melon is the virus hive. Great. And this is just more of these. 15 food, edible, photophobia virus, ascorbate, fresh fruit with low calorie value. Oh wait. That solves that particular problem. Now, can I get this door open? Is that powering the door to get me in? Ooh, can I steal the battery then? Take it with me? No, I hate these. I hate these things that make you leave a resource like this here just so you can't keep it. Please let me, thank you. Debris, first aid kit, debris. Please grab it, thank you. Noah's drawings from when he was locked in a cell by fellow expeditioners. Humanity, technology, and nature combine and blend together in these paintings. This is probably Noah. His job was to collect, biologist's job was to collect and study biological samples. He was the one who was supposed to find a cure for the virus that threatens us all. Have a new mission, check missions. Find source of lectin, find the cure. Right. Read Noah's madness. It's all because of his damn dust. Noah heard voices. He was mumbling about nature surviving everything, even the fall of the world. He said he knew what to do so he could return to Earth again. He wanted dust to help him to follow the voices in his head. Lunatically locked him in a cell for his own good. That bastard hit the extractor and ran off while everyone was asleep. Got water. Got more food. Got more synthetic debris. Wait, what was that? Oh, just more of the drawings, right. So, oh, cool. Yeah. Are you what I lit on, or is it dirty water? Water contained with dust particles, harmful. Drink only in cases of extreme necessity. Drink in never cases of extreme necessity. Metal components. Structural metal commodities. May low cost. Possible to recover some resources from it.
Immunity is decreasing. Diseases might become more severe.
Container breach traumatic seals once used to store liquids. Well, that looks pretty. Oh, that's our ship, isn't it? That's our starter ship. Airship to-do list. I've been building a new airship for 2 months since that bastard got away with our equipment. If only my workshop hadn't collapsed. I've already had the engine. Install the rudder, install the fabricator, done. Need to place the fabricator. No, repair the fabricator is done. Need to place the fabricator. Recycle metal debris for resources. Build the deck extractor. Build the engine. Zaya is sick. The only cure is more... Hi, Rippy. As it turns out, it looks like Forever Skies is Subnautica in the air. Right, need a fab extractor to get that. I'm gonna take what I can. Yeah, I'm getting that. Also, you're down with the well, photophobia is not the worst from what I can tell. Is there a click and drag? Can I at least move these out of my way? Oh no, I need to harvest my way out of that. Got ya. On one hand, I'm a little sad that it's Subnautica in Airship. On the other hand, I am kind of happy it's Subnautica in Airship, because Subnautica is a good game and airships are cool. Destroyed virus computer used to test virus samples. Expeditions must have counted something important here. Consume. The photophobia virus is wearing us out. We have almost completely switched to a nocturnal lifestyle. These damn insects could help, but we have no means of catching or cooking them. Managed to grow a plant that can help. I had to put it at a high point. It likes sunny places. I just need to examine its fruit with a scanner to see if it has the right vitamins. You are scared of light and must seek out dark and fungus-filled depths. This sounds like a terrible idea in this setting. Well, that's not actually the main virus. It seems like it's a whole bunch of viruses are the problem. I got this current virus from eating some fruit over there. Pierce expedition conducted some research shortly before they passed away. Rotten pepper. It was subjected to research. It is spoiled and cannot be used. Fresh fruit will be a rich source of lectin. Can take. We are the plague? I don't know. There we go. If I had the extractor, a fair amount of this stuff would be harvestable, it looks like. Engineer's body was in charge of operating and maintaining equipment. He designed devices and adapted the resources and components he found for use. Not dramatic enough reading. The sheer amount of stuff that... Yeah, it's just a shame I can't do anything with the stuff. Lobster chili. A pepper fruit containing lots of vitamins. It has great nutritional value but also causes dehydration. But it cures the photovirus. And now, I don't have something to drink. Alright, we're just going to take the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, and part of the reason why I'm kind of like very slowly making my way through all this is because I don't know if you're getting it on your end, but on my end it still feels like there's a fair amount of motion blur in the game or lag or something, and it's kind of throwing me off on my controls. Very funny. Thank you, though. Okay. So I should have saved the drinks that I found. That much is obvious. Yeah. Okay, now can you it's very unlikely that this is gonna let me make an extractor. Okay, what do we got? Water condenser, okay, needs synthetics and metals. Needs a membrane. Needs synthetics. Why won't you let me make any of this? I have the stuff, I think. Oh no, I don't have synthetics. I just have the raw stuff. Okay. Oh really? I just don't have...
Printing completed.
Okay, I like that. So I can make it the deck extractor, which is what it needs. Extract raw resources from object remains. Long operating range. Oh, cool, sweet. So we are getting an extractor, just not a hand one.
Printing completed.
Oh. Open the workshop? Given this was so easy to make, I have questions about why they were so stuck. Well, because they were dying faster than I was. Oh, wait. Can I take you? Or am I now stuck? I can take you. Oh, thank you for being placeable. Zai was healthy. They were not. So these weird things actually give me stuff. Okay. Okay.
Risk of dehydration.
I am aware I'm dehydrated. There we go. This does have quite a bit of range. Yeah, well, we're gonna find out in a second. Alright. So that's really... Wait. Well, yeah, we're gonna make the water purifier, and then we're going to, what do we have? Well, wait. Scan the engine in the workshop. Oh. Crap. Well, we need to make sure we can make the engine first. No longer usable since all key components are visible. The scan allows you to download the blueprint. Factor in. Right. We need that first. Oh. Take electric cooker.
Calories level is decreasing.
Okay, so we gotta build the engine first, and then if we can make the water thing, we will. But first and foremost, we need the engine, because if we don't make the engine, we won't be able to get out of here. I can probably pick up stuff from these floating bits of debris, but I don't want to rely on that to get me out of here. Recent painting with Noah's signature was in a hidden room, as if the author did not want anyone to see it. That's down below, isn't it? And we got stuff upstairs. Let's see if there's anything new opened up there. If all we did was just like strip the walls off of this. Yeah, that's all we did. We can't take the painting. Can we? Oh, we can. All right, let's make stuff. Oh, we can print some more stuff.
Printing completed.
Or my inventory could be full. High percentage of preservatives and non-organic ingredients make it still drinkable. Plus 10 water, plus 20 energy. Okay, so we're gonna have... Okay, so... we need to actually use stuff before we make more stuff. Ah, the ever-present issue of an inventory puzzle. Okay, so we need the engine first. So that'll burn through most of our resources. And take some time. You print, I'll look for other stuff. Just another check in case I missed something. What? What? What?
Printing completed.
Okay, we want it high so we can get around the other side. Okay, it's gonna need fuel because of course it is.
Printing completed.
Alright, where does that leave me? Okay. Let's... purifies dirty water contaminant. Oh, I could do this and get the stuff from the, whatchamacallits. Which would probably be faster and less resource intensive than the other stuff. Fuel with synthetic fuel. Turn it off for now.
Printing completed.
Risk of dehydration.
So now oh, do I not need to do that? Wait, I thought I refilled you. Oh, I had two doses. Bottle dirty water. Requires dirty water. Oh, okay, so I can keep doing this. That has a fair amount of space in it. Oh. I take it back. I can only do one bottle at a time.
Immunity is decreasing. Vulnerability to viruses rising.
And I'm out of synthetics. Wait, no, I can make synthetics.
Printing completed.
Wait, no, it's not worth making a second bottle because of the resources. I'm just gonna have to sacrifice one purification run. I thought I could use... No! No, I didn't mean to drink it. I wanted to get rid of it.
Decreasing. Vulnerability to viruses
Oh! Okay, so I have to do this one at a time. At least it's good to know. I think that that's pretty bogus, though, that does that. Well, I can eat... Oh, they already went rotten? Seriously? Alright, how do I get rid of it? Do I just do that? Yeah, that is one of the problems I have with these kinds of games. Is how quickly that stuff, this stuff does that kind of You're in a hellhole, of course things not rot quick. That doesn't change the fact that that is very much a problem I have with these kinds of games.
Calories level is decreasing.
Is there anything else I can make? I could... I should make more fuel. Fill the container.
Printing completed.
Or fill the engine, excuse me. Lift converted into a device to catch insects flying in the dust. I don't know what good that does me. They said they wanted to... Wait, for food. Eat the freaking insects? Yeah, they did. Alright, well... I got a cooker, so I don't need that. Yeah, I want to get as much resources out of this as I can before I move on.
Printing completed.
Can you go on the sides, or do you need to... Okay. Let's put you there so we have room to move that up if we want it in front. Requires lore, yeah.
Printing completed.
Oh, that's also mobile though. Okay, add lore. Okay, so we can move these two around as we need. Cool. And we have used our resources. Here, let's move this to the front. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's why it didn't work. Okay. Now, question is, do I want to gather resources from here, or do we want to burn the fuel to fly a bit? Nah, let's actually try some flying. Okay. Speed. Hope you land well, so do I. Welcome to Forever Skies. Now you are flying into the Dust Wastelands. In this sandbox, you will visit new locations, investigate light sources, collect resources, and expand your airship. The gameplay has a time limit displayed in the corner of the screen. From this point on, the save system works. You can interrupt the game at any time and continue later. Support development and wish list Forever Skies now. Really? A time limit? Well, here's an idea. What about making the early access game available then? Also, being we're in an airship, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have like a strafe option. Or maybe just starships as spoiled me. I mean, it's an airship. It handles decently well for an airship. You know, airships aren't what I'd call maneuverable vessels. Yeah, I definitely want more than 20 minutes to play with this, though. There we go. Yeah, it's 20 minutes. That's like old demo disc levels of levels of limitations. Oh, can we do this? "20 minutes of play time to beat..." Yeah. Oh! Take Dawn Moth. Oh, I forgot to scan it. Use cooking station. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to make a run back for for more water very soon. Revel in the dying cries of the Dawn Moth. Okay, let's actually scan it first. So, boiled moth. We need to go back for water. We need to catch some more moths and then go back for water. Let's harvest while we're here, though. Oh! That building's not having a good day. I took away the scaffolding and the building shifted over. Let's start working on this stuff. Oh, I didn't lower it.
Printing completed.
So, I now have 2 dawn moths to cook. Ooh, water condenser. Okay. Since I can move this stuff around, I'm just gonna put the water condenser like here for now. And it'll sit there and condense. Yeah, these are big moths. Ooh. Give me supplies. Did you already make water? You did. I don't need to go back for it now. I can just keep doing this. Oh my gosh, I can actually survive now. I can use this to harvest resources. I can use this to harvest food. Oh, the lore died. And I can use these to make food and get water. I am actually functioning in this game. I ate the wrong thing. Oh. All right. I'm probably going to need more membranes, so we're going to make another lore. And resume harvesting. Move someplace else to harvest. What the? Technically self-sufficient as long as I eat the wrong thing. Yeah. How are you doing? Oh, wait, no. I like all the sound cues in this game. Like, instead of having to wait for the visuals, the moment you get the sound cue, you know that you know what's going on. See a definite need for automation? Yes. But we're in pretty good shape overall. I think, is there a storage container? Can I make a storage container?
Hydration level is decreasing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like, would be sad if you don't get just in a fridge at some point. I'm gonna, right, I'm gonna make a second bottle. There's too much of this going on. I'm making a second bottle.
Printing completed.
It just simplifies things. Yeah, we are in surprisingly good shape at this point. Empty bottle, clean water. You. Bottle dirty water. Take synthetic debris. Oh, and the condenser's now dead.
Printing completed.
That's the one thing, is how quickly this stuff just runs out on you. Yeah, let's put in the dirty water. But now we can do stuff like just store our clean water here for now. I agree with it wearing out, but it's stuff like this where it just wears out too quickly. Is this a spot? This looks like a spot.
Hydration level is decreasing.
I'm aware. No, this is probably not a spot. Oh, there's a light over there. Let's go chase that. It's a lot more hectic because as quickly as stuff runs out in Subnautica, it runs out even faster here. I do like that once you get your supplies together though, thanks to the floating debris, it is much less of a pain to keep filled up, which that kind of feels like it might be a concession to the much faster consumption speed. I would still, especially since we don't just get a chest, I would be fine with reducing how quickly the stuff wears out without actually reducing the availability.
Vulnerability to viruses rises.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna need to stop soon as the trash migrates. All right, let's take care of this. Okay. I need food. It's clean water. Okay, clean water and clean water.
Hydration level is decreasing.
Oh, okay. I get it now. So you can stack the bottles of water. Got ya. Yeah, we're gonna switch back to sunless skies after this because of that. So wait, that means that. Okay, we're gonna do you.
Printing completed.
And we're gonna do you. Because if we can just make like a 5 times container of water bottle, or 2 5 times containers of water bottles, one for dirty water, one for clean water.
Printing completed.
You know, just create 2 big stacks of water. Actually, yeah, there's our clean water. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I think I made too many water bottles. Oh well. At least I don't have to deal with the
Vulnerability to viruses.
problems from before. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're going to be going back to Sunless Skies since this only gives us a couple minutes of gameplay. I'm mixed on this. Of course, it is extremely early access. So, you know, it's you can't really judge. All my feedback is like talking about it from its current state. But it is build tool, build turbine. I didn't see those. What do I need for the build tool? Well, I don't have a solid state battery. Oh, I can go back and get the solids. Oh. Well, it's too late. I don't have the time to do that now. Unless we want to, unless after this we want to make another 20-minute run at it and see how far we can get in 20 minutes. Cause that's right. I completely didn't think about that. That we could now fly around in a circle and retrieve the solid state battery that we were cut off from. No, I think I'll do that my own time. Anyone who wants the demo's free, so anyone can play it. We'll just go back to not go back to, but we'll just go to Sunless Skies after this. Gonna see what's here before we end for tonight. There we go. Turn you off. Bottle dirty water. Bottle clean water. Give dirty water. See, now this is why multiple bottles good. Might drop off the feedback at the ectic time was a bit too limiting. An hour would let you actually fly around and see what the game can do. Yeah, I'm gonna put together a better feedback thing for this. I might actually try to get a video on this out before family shows up and I can't do stuff. Food's going down, but I don't even have 2 minutes, so don't care. Yeah, I'm going to. Ooh, storage box. Okay, so we've solved this particular problem now. As the game gets ready to end. I don't know if I'd call this a hab. Yep, and I know I have the stuff to make a bed, but we've only got a couple minutes left. Ba-da-ba-ba. I think I lost the ability to run. Steal all the glass, no one will ever know. Well, I would if it wouldn't take what little time we have left for doing this stuff. Wait, no, I could just drop down. That's faster. Even with my screw up. I'm not gonna take the sun melons yet. Ooh, lantern. Oh, there we go.
When designing the world of Forever Skies, our goal was simple. Create a world of wonder and curiosity. Ruined. A place forever lost. A unique journey for each and every player. Full of mysteries and challenges. Where science is the key to survive. What remnants from the past will you discover, reaching out of the clouds? Welcome to Forever Skies.
It's already on my wish list. Thank you very much. Okay. I think I might actually know. I'm sad we did not find any cosmic horrors. I'm gonna double check to make sure that it's not. It hasn't hit. Nope. It says, planned release date coming 2020. Wish list and follow. Game is not yet available on Steam. Demo available until October 25th. So they're not even letting the demo stay available for the whole time. I'm a little, yeah, I'm a little mixed on this now, looking at how they've done this. Like, couldn't you find one really quick in some Nagwa diving deep in the initial area? Oh, the Cosmic Horde? Yeah. Okay. I think I get some of these decisions I get, some of these decisions I don't get. I can see them being scared of speedrunners ruining the game for people by going through and just beating it in the demo. So from that perspective, I can sort of get it with the 20-minute demo, but at least with how the game plays, I think 20 minutes to beat the game, you could, that's tough, and even then, you could just not include the end of the game in the demo. I mean, cut stuff out of the demo, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I definitely have some stuff to say about some of these decisions I like. Why only have the demo available to the 25th? That's of October. That's a really, really limiting demo time. Great fun participating in the Steam Next Fest last week. Thank you to everyone who tried our demo, left us feedback, or gave us a shout out on social media. If you didn't get a chance to try our short demo, then good news. Keep it on Steam page for the next 2 weeks until 25th. Head to our Steam page to play today. What do the comments say? Very compelling, time limited demos, offset timer. The offset of the timer to after you clear the initial... That's true. I do give them credit for not starting the timer till you're on the ship and going. I'll give them that. Yeah. Why are they taking away the demo? Valve usually only has a demo up for only the duration of festival, so them to keep it up a little longer is great. Knowing how that, and really quick. Oh wait, no, I already read that. That isn't how it works. To be part of Next Fest, you simply register and have your demo live by a certain deadline, then it's automatically included. It's not a requirement to even take it down. Developers do this on their... Yeah, it's hard. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to say anything without knowing. So I'm going to have to rely on these comments that are explaining it. Imagine the number of players who just play the demo over and over and not buy the game due to burnout, especially in this day and age where content is digested faster than ever. I ran this 20-minute timer out 3 times, uninstalled because I enjoy the game and don't want to kill the magic, just hope it doesn't take too long. Alright, seems there be a little confusion on the subject, so I'll try and clarify it all. This is a developer. The demo will be removed as we're moving along and keeping in line with production. We patched the demo a couple times to our next fest, but we're unable to keep working on this as well as the main app. Because we're moving forward with production, the demo will stay as it is with no key rebinding, in need of optimization, no localization, no FOV slang. We're not saying there won't be another opportunity to play Forever Sky's demo before early access. We're working on next stages, more to follow. Okay. So, yeah. If you want to play... I still think I might make a video just talking about this a little bit. Try to get it in before things are done. What I'll probably end up doing is just, like, playing this in the background and narrating over top of it or something. You know, just using the stream as my background video. And then we will, and then when I've had a sec to, coalesce my thoughts, we'll do that. In the meantime, though, let's get to Sunless Skies. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on how they're handling it, because it's like, even if you don't need to keep updating the demo to just leave it up and available. You know, just leave it up and available in its semi-finished state. That seems perfectly fine to me. Alright, where's Sunless Skies? Which I have not played before. Obviously I've played Sunless Sea, but I have not played Sunless Sky. Alright, just gonna do the, get this up and then toss in the tweets and things. Oh, no. We don't want that. There we go. Now, we're just gonna quickly tweet this stuff out. Quote tweet, did not know that the demo was timed. Definitely on to hashtag Sunless Skies now. pin. And just a quick check to make sure stuff... Oh wait, no, I gotta change. I gotta change the game we're playing. Darn it! Alright. Edit stream. This is good music. Okay, so that's Twitch. DLive does not care as usual, and YouTube. Hello! I'm just taking a sec to switch to Sun the Skies, but welcome. Actually, I'm gonna leave Forever Skies as the tag for the YouTube video since you can't split them. I'm suddenly stuck by the irony of naming something forever and having the demo be 20 minutes long, plus starting fumble. Yep. So yeah, hi Jake, you just missed us doing the Forever Skies demo. I did not know that it was only 20 minutes long. You get a short, well not short, you get an unlimited intro period where you can wander around the starting area. But the moment you start your airship, it sets you on a 20-minute timer to do whatever you want. So you're very, very limited to what you can and can't do. You might be able to game it to get better prepared, but it does leave you fairly limited. So I'm not gonna, I played through it once. I'm gonna make a video using that as the background talking about it. And then we're switching to Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition, which is a different kind of skies. Ate a lot of boiled moths. Yes, we did. We did indeed eat a lot of boiled moths. There we go. Now, I've played Sunless Sea. I have not played Sunless Skies. If you die, you can only continue with new captain. If you die, you can reload or continue with new captain. Merciful campaign. Aiming assistance, none. Enemy projectile speed, standard. Supply consumption, standard. Default rate, default speed. Sure. The Reach of Sun, the Garden King, died long ago. Its domains have run wild. Log of Her Majesty's Locomotive, the Orphean. March 14th, 1905. Our expedition to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orphean is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to the Reach, where I hope to make port at New Winchester. May God be with us, for 1,000 deaths wait in the sky. Final entry of Captain Amelia Charity Whitlock, DCM, written shortly before her death. Time to eat a lot of boiled zebats. Fail Better Games presents their magnum opus. Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. Oh, I love that this game so much. Airships sounds like a train. This isn't worrying at all. My airship is a train. It's a giant steam locomotive converted to fly. I do know some of the lore behind this. It's a transit relay to and from the Blue Kingdom, a distant region of heaven still ruled by a sun. If you travel there, it is unwelcoming, uncanny. Thanks to the lack of traffic, many London officials consider this a cushy post. Those stationed here are in good favor with the department. Call your recent arrival to the relay and the frantic flight preceded. Remain in the reach, turn your engine around. You have business here yet. It is definitely a train. Orphean recently arrived through the relay in a state of distress, having had to flee the Blue Kingdom. Whatever it was the captain did there, it incensed the local authorities. They pursued you to the relay and tried to close it while you were mid-passage. You barely made it out. What's more, the attempt to close the relay has damaged it. The travel will be possible in either direction until it's repaired. It will take some time for the relay to be repaired. So we just remain in the reach. Onwards! Stay put. Put the edifice behind you and head back towards the knotted, overgrown tangles of the reach. Occasionally, stars peek through gaps in the celestial undergrowth. Okay, Her Eternal Majesty is even more bonkers than before. Oh, yes. Like, I don't know all the lore, but I know some of the lore for this game. Basically, the laws of reality broke down. You have returned to the Reach, an untamed sunless span of the heavens. London's new frontier, a celestial garden run wild. Yeah. The laws of reality broke down, which is why steam-powered spaceships are possible. Journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Your locomotive was damaged and Captain Whitlock badly wounded. As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the Orphean there to safely? Oh, we have a cruise control now. Which makes sense, given, it already broke down, shivers in the north and the east. Oh gods, the east. Okay, yeah, fair. They had broken down, but I mean, like, instead of it just being parts of the underground, the laws of the universe broke down across the known universe. The wreck drifts here, less fortunate even than you. Should scavenge her for repairs, a crewman suggests. Osmandius. Scavenge. The wreck hangs in the sky, pocked with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas, lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence him. Now's not the time. Leap across the wreck. The gap between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless fathoms of heaven gape beneath it. You jump! Your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Osmandius, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles with wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over this narrow, paneled passages. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. The bulkhead has been mangled inward by a well-aimed barrage. Shall we clear the obstruction away? You'll locate a length of pipe to use as a pry bar and set to work. This will test your iron skill. Iron is the skill of confronting and overcoming. Or shall we lead the party on a more precarious path? Go back out onto the Osmandius' hall, climb along the blockage, and enter through a window on the far side, and do so carefully. Veils is a skill of deceiving and evading. Chat? Clear or lead? Let's see. We may have screwed the universe with that chess game and hoping her find her mom. I can totally believe the situation is one of our captain's faults. Okay, up 2 votes Iron. As I understand it, up 2 votes clear, yep. As I understand it, spoilers for Sunless Sea. As I understand it, the condition of the universe is heavily the result of the dawn machine. Okay, we are testing our skill of iron, clearing the obstruction. Failure. As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer beneath a tangle of plating and pipework. The captain was first on the scene. You were second. Together you pried the wreckage upward enough for you to crawl beneath, while the captain braced the bar against her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted, as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields. Suddenly, crewman cries out as his jacket edge bites him. You order him taken back to the Orpheum, while the rest of you press on. The way is clear. You have lost 1 crew. You have reached the Osmandius' hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the detritus, you can find parts to repair the Orpheum and restock your stores. Conduct a thorough search. Your companions work quickly. The Osmandius Hall has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised its integrity. Renewed. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies, and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheum. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. "Oh ho!" cries one of your party, prying the lid off a long crate. "It holds a cannon, still nestled in straw." Another crewman pulls a battered bird cage from a pile of ruined cargo. In the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. You've gained 15 haul. New total, 29. You now have 4 supplies. I can totally see that infernal machine making a hash. Oh, yes. The Osmandius admits a long, juddering creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. In the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment. A gun that could be mounted on your locomotive and an educated bat. Mount the Jerusalem cannon onto the Orpheum. Her own weapons were damaged during your fight with the Blue Kingdom. That leaves you vulnerable. You can claim both this and the bat, so we don't need to make a choice, unless we just want to leave. Liberate a diffident bat and employ it as a scout. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts like bats to locate things of interest. Ports, resources, wrecks like this one to scavenge. You can claim both this and the cannon. Yay cannon, yay Z-Bat scout. Boo, suddenly needing to use both. Okay, cannon first. The Cotterell and Hathersage Jerusalem fire single shells to a good range, more or less accurately. You order 2 of your party to get it back to your vessel and fit it immediately. The Osmandius groans again. The structure shudders spasmodically. You now have 1 Cotterell and Hathersage Jerusalem. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it on the Osmandius, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. You now have 1 diffident bat. Press on to the engine room. You might find more fuel there, but you had better hurry. The Osmandius is beginning to tear apart. This is not without risk. Or return to the Orpheum. Chat. Okay, it's slightly more reasonable than the Maki. We got one vote to press on. Up to likes, yeah, up to does. I like the starting music. Can we have that back? So this one up to is not the one in the danger of dying. Yeah. Get home, I say. You've passed your luck. Enough to sprain a muscle. Anyone else? Give it a minute and then I guess I'll like flip a coin or something. All right. Heads we go, tails we stay. Heads we go. Turn the Orphean is too dangerous to stay. Away. You lead your boarding party back to your vessel, unshackling her from the buckling Osmandius. You stoke your engines and steam away, restocked, repaired, and rearmed. The crew give a ragged cheer. Your terror has fallen. Press F to send out your scout. Cost supplies. It's the tutorial. I assume we're going to be able to get away with this. Your scout has discovered something. To see what it is, open your chart. Scout has discovered something. Okay, so we're going that way. We aren't going to die. Hurrah! Summoned by Captain Whitlock. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. Inquire after the captain's injuries. The locomotive's doctor attends to her. Her lips are tight. Approach the bedside. Captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. Chat. We've got one vote approach. Approach! Let's get Eldritch hard. Okay, that's 2 votes approach. Approach the bedside. The captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orphean will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. But promise, she breaks off to scream a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her request little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. Promise her you will obey her last command. Whatever it is, you'll see it done. Make no promise. Tell her to rest. She will need her strength. There is a hospital at New Winchester. They can help her. Pull away. What if her condition is contagious? Demand to know why she took the Orphean to the Blue Kingdom. It was folly to visit one of the lands of the dead. Now you're all paying the price. Chat. We've got one promise. Not feeling like me. Okay, we've got two promises. Promise her you will obey her last command. Whatever it is, you'll see it done. She sinks back, relieved. All in my will, she grasps. Be a better, she breaks off as the sigils burned into her bones flare, glowing cherry red through her flesh and skin. Better captain than I. The effort exhausts her. She sinks back into the scorched pillow in a twisting, frantic fever. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of... already read that. Okay, take your leave. You have an engine to command. Onwards. Other business. You leave the captain and the scorched stink of its air behind and return to the bridge. New Winchester is further than you'd like, and the captain hasn't long left. We can break it later. I heard be a better captain. I think we can manage this. I have smelled burnt flesh. It doesn't smell good. Bancroft's form. Experience gained. There we go. The Reach Marauder is defeated. You prepare to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Raid the remains! Marauders pillage homesteads and hunt travelers all across the Reach. They often carry stolen valuables. Strip it for repairs. Scavenge the Marauders' plating and components to repair the damaged Orphean. If the will has other quests through it, we heard her last one, that's one we'll do. It's not a proper British naval doctrine. Well, it will do. Alright! We raiding or stripping? Don't start. Chat? Should have said that, sorry. Strip it. Okay. First vote for strip. Okay. Strip it for repairs. Your engineers scour the remains of the Marauder for intact parts. Even before its defeat, it was rusting and rickety. Its plating a patchwork of reclaimed steel and repurposed bronzewood. But enough can be salvaged to repair some of the damage to your own locomotive. You've gained 5 hull. Onwards! And this is what we found. New Winchester. We are here. Arrival at New Winchester. The coast is... you coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolvesey Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum, way-weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled in the sidings than a brusque station master bustles all over. He requests to come on board. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger. The usual formalities. Look to the Orphean's doctor. He has just appeared at your shoulder. His face is solemn, his hat in his hands. He lowers his eyes. And before we move on, I just want you to have a look at this. This is the kind of engines that we're flying. Those are windows. I think even this is a window. They're steam locomotive shaped, but they're huge. The passing. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. Very sad, very sad. Oh, I... Thank you. My eyes jump. The Orphean itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlock has just passed. Ah, he says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad. He awaits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas, even in much tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority require their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates its pen. It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin? I would have assumed we'd know she was dead by the explosion of blue fire from her... Yeah. Create your captain. Today, London lies between the stars. Her new empire unfolds across the heavens. But 10 years ago, before the Northern Gate was opened, before the renewed Empress led her people into the skies, it lay in a vast cavern beneath the earth. Deep, dark, marvelous. Who were you then? A street urchin. No parents, no laws, no masters. But also no roof over your head, no money, and often no dinner. Freedom comes at a price. You will begin with high veils, skill of evading and deceiving. A soldier! Yours was not a reason why. Yours was but to do and die. You will begin with high iron, the skill of confronting and overcoming. A poet! The pen, the ink, the blank, monstrous page. You will begin with high hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring. An academic, a student of the sciences, the arts, a philosophy. We'll begin with high mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducing. A priest, hymns and hymnals, Sundays and sermons. We'll begin with high hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring. A sailor, who roved the mournful, merciless waters of the undersea. You'll begin with high iron, the skill of confronting and overcoming. A ministry auditor. For a time you served at the Ministry of Public Decency, which has become Her Majesty's preferred instrument. You'll begin with high mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducing. A revolutionary. The world is broken. One way for the rich, another for the poor. You decided to do something about it. You will begin with high veils, the skill of evading and deceiving. Chat? This might be a much... 8 choices might be a bit much to throw in the chat. Besides what it says, I don't know what we get from these. I know some of the story behind it, but that's as far as we go. This might actually be a deeper choice. I say the Zeman. That's fair. Well, up to vote Zai. Rippy votes Zeman. Azala it is. Makes most sense because also we just recently played Sun the Sea for a little bit, so. You remember bats winging across the still black sea, the distant lights of London calling you home. Salty prayers offered to heedless gods. It was a hard life, and often a short one, but you made your mark. What are you known for? You smuggled. Her Majesty's Navy had a great many opinions on what should and shouldn't be sold in her territories. Your own opinions were rather different. Increases your veils, the skill of deceiving and evading, and affiliates you with villainy. You explored. Yours were far, lonely journeys. You endured nameless hardships. You rallied your crew in the face of utmost uncertainty. Increases your hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring, and affiliates you with Academy. You bought and you sold. You were a merchant. Precarious life lived on the knife edge between fortune and ruin. Increases your mirrors, the skills of investigating and deducing, and affiliate you with Bohemia. So it is a deeper choice. Yep. Heedless gods. I wish they'd been heedless. Storm. Yeah. Well, chat, guess what? Off you go again. Though I will admit that personally I tend to spend a lot of time smuggling. Up 2 votes merchant, up 2 likes merchants. I smuggle in this in Sun the Sea, I smuggle in Star Citizen. Merchant mirrors are good. Merchant it is. What did winning mean to you? Oh, sorry. What does winning mean to you? Wealth. You want a comfortable retirement. And by comfortable, you mean extravagant. Many have made their fortunes out among the stars. Many more have failed, broken, and lost in the drifting night. Will you be different? To win, gather a substantial retirement fund, acquire lodgings at a hub port, and retire. Fame! You will immortalize your exploits in the song of the sky. For centuries, people have launched themselves into the unknown in the hope of making a name for themselves. You're sure you'll succeed. After all, you never heard of anyone who didn't. Gather stories of your exploits and write about them in New Winchester. The truth. Even the stars have secrets, but they won't keep them from you. A message from an old friend begins an unwise quest to learn a secret that the stars hide. What drives you? Curiosity? Justice? Insolence? Whatever it is, it will be tested. Be warned. This is a demanding ambition, best played by a lineage that has already completed wealth or fame. It's oh crap, the truth run anything but the truth. I feel like Rippy would vote truth to see the horror, so up 2 will too. Oh. Insolence, definitely insolence. Yeah, I don't think you predicted that one real well, up 2. Um. So we got a vote for not truth and a vote for truth. I know this game. The truth is scary. Well, is it too late to change? Alright, yeah, we'll do well. Definitely not getting here tonight. Especially since this probably won't... I've got a very busy week. Wealth will be easy but grindy. Fame will be exciting and deadly. I'm a fan of bell caps. But we also own a railroad. If there's a ponytail, we're going with the ponytail. What? Well, okay. One that isn't that doofy little rat tail. Oh, good. There are more hats. Beard and mustache. Oh, I like that. Like the pulled up collar look. I'm a fan of that. Term of address. Brother, this will determine what people call you your captain, but your captain's gender is up to you. Brother, sister, reverend, madame, sir, citizen, captain, my lord, my lady, specialist, doctor, professor, officer, archivist, principal, administrator, secretary, intendant, nurse, comrade. My lord. This actually isn't a bad little character. No, this is much better than the other one. My lord Covington. No. No, wait, no. I want to go back to my lord. We're going to be... Dr. Watson. Oh, wait, no, chat. Chat, unless chat has another name suggestion. I like Dr. Watson trying to go homes. My lady cutie. Of course. I am a fan of this music. Don't do this to me. Think we've sufficiently broken badly? Yeah, let's Cutie will return. Let's do Dr. Watson for now. Here we go. We have 25 iron, 17 mirrors, 10 hearts, 10 veils. Start game. The reading of the will. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis train bound for the serene mausoleum. Now you sit, with a handful of her relatives, in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. A methodical notary is reading the will. The captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. Listen to the end. The captain's relatives, from whom she was mostly estranged, are clearly wondering why you are here. Do not try to comfort anyone for a bit. There was a body left? Apparently. And a final codicil, the notary announces. Captain Whitlock confirmed that possession of the Orpheon was to pass to its first officer. He peers at you with dry, gray eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the Orpheon's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that, at the time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London. He hands you an address card and deposit it there. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation, and that's it. You are captain now. The Orpheon is yours. Captain Whitlock's legacy. You can investigate the black box at New Winchester. You could take the box to London as requested, or you could sell it and be done. You have been bequeathed a large black box, which once belonged to Captain Whitlock. You now have 100 sovereigns. I forgot the currency had switched to sovereigns. Just 10 hearts is just, yeah, you are going to be terrible at currency. Yeah. Wolvesey Station. The clamoring central station of New Winchester. A place of steam and smut and thundering iron. Here, you can find people willing to pay for skilled captain services. Provisioning. Before you leave New Winchester, it may be prudent to buy more supplies. You can buy them at the Victoria Market. To visit the market, select it from the menu that appears to the left of the main panel. Here you can swap between shops and stories. Scouts. Your scout has discovered... Oh, wait, no, that's the old one. There we go, that's where we swap around. Incautious driver. I didn't know up to was in this game. Recruit the incautious driver. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. Explore the city. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the Reach. An opportunity. The fastidious inspector. Excuse me. Investigate the black box. Captain Whitlock left it to you in the hold of the Orpheon. Repair the locomotive. The engineers at the Wolvesey Yards claim they can repair anything. Hire on crew. Your voyages have grown perilous of late. Ambitious wealth is not enough to be rich. One must be seen to be truly lavishly, importunately wealth. Let's start with the driver indeed. What do you think up to? Investigate the box or get it to London without looking? Well, I'm going to recruit the driver while you guys talk. The driver indicates a crashed engine, still smoking. That it? Like that, without the screaming. Officers require a sign-on fee. Allow the driver to join your crew. What harm can it do? This will get you a chief engineer who will increase your iron by 6, your hearts by 2, and your affiliation establishment by 1. Need 20 sovereigns. Allow the driver to join your crew. Brave or fearless? The driver boards, eager to get started. I recently parted ways with the Windward Company, they explained. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad. They disagreed. Oh well, live and learn. We gave our word, get to London, fair, let's do... Alright. Officers and mascots. In addition to your ordinary crew, you now have an officer, or perhaps a mascot. Officers must be appointed before you can benefit from their skills, abilities, or animal charisma. The first officer you recruit for each role will automatically be appointed. To change officers, open officer panel while in port. Onwards. Okay, ensign up to, well, our health is full, so we don't need to repair. We are limited on crew, but I also don't want to waste too much of my money. So we're at Opportunity and Explore. An opportunity. The fastidious inspector. Excuse me. Excuse me, Captain. A woman pushes through the crowds toward you. She is short and square-shouldered, in a neat black suit and polished shoes. She shows you the case of her pocket watch. It is embossed with the crown and hourglass of London's horological office, the body responsible for ensuring time is consistent with across the empire. I'm hoping to book passage to Port Prosper, she says, slipping the watch away. I can, of course, pay. Pay sounds promising. Offer her passage. Thank you. The locomotive I was on broke down following a boiler rupture. The chief engineer's fault, I suspect. A gentleman fonder of brandy than of diligence. Here, an initial sum to seal our bargain. Prosper lies to the west-southwest of New Winchester. Not that there is such a thing as north, south, east, or west out here. Indeed, London cartographers picked 4 of the brighter, more reliable stars, visible from the Empress's new palace, and named them north, east, south, and west. Londoners value familiarity. The fastidious inspector. You are transporting a fastidious inspector to Port Prosper. You've gained 50 sovereigns. Your total? 130. The fastidious inspector has joined your engine. Remember, Port Prosper. We want to go to Port Prosper. Hey, you're dumb enough to get on this bucket of bolts. Your problem. Onwards! We just explore the city, I guess, or go to... explore the city, then... Time is consistent across the empire. This isn't about making sure the clocks are accurate, is it? It's to make sure the second stays a second, isn't it? Yep, it's about making sure the second is still a second. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the Reach. An ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel, spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam. Locomotives chug into sidings for repair, or flare across the sky and away into the high wilderness. I'm gonna have to leave the dock soon just because I can't keep reading. Oh, an opportunity. Learn about trading. Successful skyfarers fund their expeditions by dabbling in trade. Inquire whether there are any good trading opportunities available. On the Pedal Trail. A porter at the station advises you to visit the nearby pub, the Promise of Days, and talk to the seasoned captains there. They keep their ears to the ground. They'll know about an opportunity or two. Visiting the Promise of Days is one of the options when exploring the city. Trading opportunity. Visit the Promise of Days at New Winchester to learn of a profitable trading prospect. Visiting. Old pistons gleam in the walls. The shelves are crowded with mementos from across the sky. The clientele raise their voices to be heard above the comforting clamor of the adjacent engine yards. You may find helpful advice here. Introduce yourself to the seasoned captain. You can also go elsewhere. Or, you could ask them... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Oof, the Promise of Days. That was always a problem place before. Introduce yourself to the seasoned captains. Instructions. 4 are gathered at their usual table. The masked citizen, a libertine polymath, and pioneer of the neo-nocturnal artistic school. The bedeviled didact, a scholar haunted by his discoveries. The plucky baroness, explorer, collector, philatelist, and spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. Spatchcock? What? That's a name, or title, or whatever. Of course, everything out here is jolly dangerous, says the Baroness. Few risk the skies, so news of distant ports is valuable. Collect port reports from the places you visit. Deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. The more you turn in at once, the more they'll pay. Look for other opportunities on the way, advises the masked citizen. Passengers who want transport, rich men in need of bloody work, etc. Now we can ask them how to make fortunes to trade. Between them, they've carried Neverentine gemstones from Eleutheria, souls to the Blue Kingdom, and raw hours to London. Have they tips? Yep, there you go, Rippy. We can transport raw hours. Ah, the Didact says, fiddling with his innumerable talismans. An essential topic. Meg slides you a stool, and the captain shuffle around to make room. The masked citizen buys you a drink of their own invention. It is violet and foggy. The plucky baroness gives you a brisk, encouraging grin. Ask away. Ask about markets. How can you buy and sell goods? Ask about prospects. Where might you learn of these opportunities? A trading opportunity. Ask them if they know of a good prospect available. In point of fact, they do, says the masked citizen, tapping an elegant finger on their elegant glass. Ask about bargains. Where can you buy goods cheaply? Ask to expand the prospects and bargains available to you. How to put this delicately? Is there perhaps a way that a resourceful captain could prejudice circumstances in their favor? Learn about affiliations, the opportunities they present. We need all the time in the world, possibly. Right, let's get this so that we don't lose this. The host at Magdalene's needs an urgent delivery of seeds, paying a pretty penny too. If I were you, I'd get to the bazaar straight away, put my mark against it. Meg grunts. Broker in Port Avon is selling cheap seeds. Chirpy chap, God knows why. His face looks like it's been pushed through a mangle. An opportunity. Port Avon lies to the east of New Winchester. Magdalene's lies in the south-southwest of New Winchester. Accept this prospect from the bazaar if you haven't already, and buy seeds from the bazaar in Port Avon and sell them at Magdalene's. Okay. Is this the same thing? It is. And this is just tutorial stuff, right? Yeah, I can't keep reading everything, so I need to take a little bit of a break doing that. I'm just checking this for tutorial stuff. Okay, that's just explaining how those work. That's nothing. What about bargains? Okay, limited supply for bargains at other ports. Affiliations. Right, the more friendly I get with the different groups, the better I get deals. And that's everything there. Change the subject. Well, that pretty much is it. Is there anything else to explore in the city? Inquire about the Winchester War. Do we have a faction list? I think so. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like getting lightheaded from all the reading. Let's see. Anything important? Oh. War is actively going on. Read about the current political situation. Assembly runs New Winchester. London's proxy Windward Company. Considerable presence. This is technically neutral ground, but there's tensions mounting. New Gazette for name. Are they talking about you? What are they saying? Does not appear. I'm not worth anything. Okay, we have finished that. Shops. Story. Wolsey Station. Right, before we go to the shops, hold. Current cargo. Prospect you've accepted. Locomotives equipment. Alright, we still got the cannon. The Shivering Jemmy. Wheezing, sputtering, ramshackle engine. Dating from the first days of London settlement. Right. Passenger box. And we need... Okay, so we are going to need to hire on crew. Because we only have 7 and we need 6. 2 fuel is... Yeah, we're going to buy... We need crew and we need fuel. Profile... Affiliation Bohemia, affiliation establishment. My soul is fermented. Soul appears faintly bubbling in its bottle. It is pungent of odor and indifferent to taboo. The presiding deviless, the Caroline Compendium. Lightless, slothful, viceful, willful, abandonment of talent and interest. Okay, I have an interesting soul. Alright, there's our engineer. There's our map. Wait, where's our factions? I'm pretty sure we should have a faction list. Well, that's somewhat concerning. Well, yeah, I guess we do have 2 faction scores within our profile. I just hoped for a little bit more. Hire on crew. 10 sovereigns to try to get crew. Crew is now 10. Okay, so shops. Bazaar. So we have our prospects for the seeds. Hours for Captain requires supply up to 5 barrels of hours to the Leadbeater and Stainrod Nature Preserve. Please report to capabilities cabins on arrival. Discretion prioritized. So we need to acquire hours. There we go. Seeds and hours. I like that it tracks this now instead of just hoping you remember it. Okay, then we have a marker for both wonder and horror is curious. I tend to find that both are present in most cases. Abraham's engineering. We have 130 coins. Let's see. Well, there's nothing that we're buying here. These are some nice close-ups of the engines, at least, compared to the one we have. not gonna buy anything, but I want to have a look at them because I really haven't gotten a good look at some this stuff before. Mining vessel, rockfield stuffing its hole with unrefined oil. That's kind of neat. Bedivere, Pelennor, Parzival. Oh, I'm noticing a theme here. Huh. All right, Victoria's Market. We need fuel. We need supplies. All right. Oh, wait, no, we don't have that kind of money. That'll bring us up to 6 fuel and 5 supplies and make us almost broke. Oh, Lord's Bullock. Most of those engines were named after, well, alright. So, we call them the Knights of the Round Table. For Arthur's Knights of the Round Table. There were no knights at the time of King Arthur, because he was supposed to have lived in like the 600s. They were the lords of the Round Table. Anyways, so 6 fuel, 5 supplies, not great, but we're gonna have to live with it. Our hold might be almost full, but it won't last that way for very long. We only have 10 coin left. Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. Victory Hall. Wait, did we need to stop at Victory Hall for something, or... Lords of the Round Table doesn't sound as romantic as Knights of the Round Table. Fair. Wait a minute. We needed to go east, didn't we? For one of our missions. West, southwest. Yeah, to get the seeds. Oh, we need Port Avon for both of those. Cool. Not that we have a lot of money for either. Actually, it might be better to do the inspector first. Welcome back. This is Sunless Skies. The rules of reality have broken down. We still live in Victorian era. And we use giant flying steam locomotives in order to fly in the sky. Well, fly in space. And there's going to be Lovecraftian horror. And currently we're trying to drop off a fastidious inspector who needs to look after shipments of time. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, this is a sequel to Sun the Sky. Just clear engine yards and a excretion among smog in the window. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, work on my temptation to dodge, because I am very used to the idea of being able to use the engines in space to maneuver. The Hybrian wilds have devoured countless attempts at settlement. This is a forsaken place. We're going to dive at some point, aren't we? Probably. Oh. Let's see if you... Oh. Never mind. There's like 2 factions at war or something here too, isn't there? I don't know who's who, so I'm not going to shoot anyone yet. At least 2 factions. Yeah, probably more than that. There's hope. 57 experience gained. Wait, that's a... oh, wait, no, he's gonna kill me. He's a marauder, so we don't feel bad shooting at him. Here we go. Loot! Board the defeated marauder. To the victor, the spoils. The crew of the marauder lie dead in the corridor, killed not by your guns, but knives and small arms fire. The only survivor is the captain, locked in the brig with a bottle of brandy. Chalk eyes stare back from every wall. When he ran out of chalk, he began scraping them in with his fingernails. Little remains of them, but bloodied stumps. Seen this before, Captain, says a crew member, grasping your arm. Sky madness. Magdalenes can treat it, if you could be bothered to take the poor sod. Bring the poor fellow on board. The high wilderness is cruel. This could easily be you one day. This will begin a short quest. Put him out of his misery. A single bullet will do it. Chat? Do we want to do another quest, or do we want to just kill him and move on? How's our hold? We've got space for him. Bring him on board, we need more madness. Okay, 2 votes to take him on. The crew wrap the sky-maddened captain in blankets, then secure them tightly with belts. It takes 4 to transport him safely to your locomotive. He might not be happy restrained, but it should keep him from harm until you get him to Magdalenes. Magdalenes lies in the south-southwest of New Winchester. The captain secured. You have a moment to see whether there's anything worth on his locomotive before abandoning it to the wilderness. You have 1 tail of tire. You're delivering him to Magdalenes. Sky Mad Captain is aboard your locomotive. So it's to the south-southwest. So this is still generally the direction we're going. Prepare to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Loot the hold or strip the engine for materials. One may gain unusual cargo. Another may gain hull. Funny how these two go together in these games. Looting! Looting! Okay, we're looting. Loot the hold. And could it be a class jewelry box? Something precious has been concealed. A sheaf of letters falls from a concealed compartment. The pages are rife with scandal. You now have one saloon-stewed gossip. Oh, there's something here. You have learned from your experiences. Okay, a stopped clock. Oh my gosh. The fastidious inspector approaches you in the galley. Captain, good day. I noticed your ship's clock has stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it? She has a little case of tools and a hopeful expression. Permit it. You prefer things to be right more than twice a day. Decline. You pay engineers to deal with that sort of thing. Pass indeed. You've earned enough experience to increase your captain's level. You can now choose a new pass or deed via the facet screen. Okay. I would assume we just let the inspector take care of it. But chat, this is up to you. For a minute, let's break reality by accident. Alright, 2 votes for permit. An opportunity for conversation. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile and sets to work. Soon she has the back off the clock and has spread tiny cogs across the galley's table. Obscure horological tools gleam brassily among them. Everything has a place. I appreciate the opportunity to keep myself busy. Staring too long at the stars is harmful to the temperament. The fastidious inspector is attempting to fix your locomotive's clock. This fastidious inspector has a round face, brown eyes, and short dark hair. She gives the impression of being perpetually busy. Inquire about her work. What are the duties of an agent of the horological offices? Discuss the reach, the wide, wild frontier. A sunless domain, but impossibly verdant with gargantuan vines, cathedral-sized bronzewoods, and livid fungal archipelagos. Compliment her skills. Her hands are deft and sure. She polishes, she cleans, she reassembles. Bid her good evening. You've work to do. Chat? So many options. Compliment? Compliment. Okay, 2 votes for compliment. Compliment her skills. Compliment. Thank you, she says. A small, embarrassed silence. It's possible the inspector is pleased. It's rather hard to tell. Chat, you get another round. Duties? Inquire. Oh! Okay, Jake, you're allowed to vote too. Try to outrun these two. Inquire about her work. She sniffs. It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in one corner of the Empire occurs at the same time It's 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How is an empire to function if it can't agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. The hours trade has seen to that. We can ask for news of London. The seat of the empire lies in far-off Albion, the original name for the British Isles, where a man-made sun burns in the sky. Another sun blazed there once, before her renewed majesty conquered it. Ask about the hours trade. You've heard the Empress awards her favorites with gifts of years to extend their lives, and that you can become rich, mining for hours to satisfy London's hunger for them. Jet? Jake? Tiebreaker? Anyone else? Tiebreaker. Also, in spite of this being the last stream, it's probably not going to go for too much longer. Work tomorrow, unfortunately, and I am just exhausted. Alright, we're flipping a coin. Hours traded is... Tangles of time. Oh, hours have more uses than that. We use them to increase the efficiency of work worlds, to speed journeys to distant regions, to resolve overcrowding in prisons. It does make my life more difficult, when time knots and stretches like wool on the loom. More difficult, but more vital. Her Majesty seized a great trove of them when she assumed the throne of hours, and now even more have been found in the reach. Miners dig them from the ground. She looks momentarily wistful. I hope, someday, to retire with a modest pension of years, myself, to prolong the better part of my retirement. Discuss the Reach and ask about the Winchester War. Chat? I wish the music would come back. War, what is it good for? Alright. The Reach is torn by discontent between London loyalists and the more independent settlers. There are those who feel that London is a long way away, and that they do a better job of governing themselves. The frontier attracts independent spirits. We call them Takatais, for the hobnail boots that are so practical out here. London, unsurprisingly, disagrees. The Windward Company earnestly represents Her Majesty's interests in the region. Sometimes very earnestly indeed. The Takatais call London loyalists stovepipes. For our hats, I suppose. She avoids looking at you. And you, Captain? Where do your sympathies lie? With London, you remember your heritage and the queen who led you to the skies. With the Takatais, these are new lands. Why should old rules or old masters hold sway? You feel no loyalty to either side. Perhaps you'd rather be left alone. Perhaps you're undecided. Perhaps you see the conflict. Perhaps you see the conflict as an opportunity. Chat, who are we siding with, or are we not siding with anyone at all? Up 2 votes. No loyalty. Not signed yet. Okay, no loyalty. What a remarkable indulgence, she remarks, with a raised eyebrow. We didn't do the reach yet, right? Yeah. We already inquired about her work, so it's just the reach. It is an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion in the steady light of the clockwork sun. These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet, she pauses, but critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours, and enough vegetation to grow on them to feed the whole of London, even if some of it is a dubious shape. Ask about the hours trade, or discuss suns. We already asked about hours, right? Yes. Discuss suns. What happened to the Reach's sun? In London has a man-made sun. How did Her Majesty defeat the old one? We warred and we won. It's not my area of expertise. I'm afraid. It's not my area of expertise, I'm afraid. The suns made the law, they say. Now Her Majesty makes it. As for the Reach's sun, she looks through the window, the lightless stirring mists. I don't know. Do suns grow old? Do they die of natural causes? I think that would probably be better than the alternative, wouldn't it? And news of London. We didn't do that yet. Seat of Empire lies far off Albion. London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours, hoping to receive endowments for years. Meanwhile, hard-working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. Was there a touch of arcness there? All is normal. I miss her, though. There's no city like London in all the skies. Albion is very different from the Reach, much more civilized. And everything else is done. Bid her a good evening. Work to do. And to you, Captain. I think I shall make a cup of tea. Yeah. I like how much more maneuverable this is. Though I can still find ways to not aim right. Aha! You prepare to board the buckled wreckage. Alright, we're just back to loot or strip for materials. Loot or repair. Oh-ho! Hee ha ha. Got another vote for loot. Faintly luminescent cage. A light burns from within. A silver idol rests within the cage. 4 wings extend from its hunched shoulders. Made from moonstone, your navigator says in hushed voice to amplify the light of the stars. You now have one vision of the heavens. Onwards. Ooh. No, don't freeze. Hold image. Yeah. Right, I can't mine, so that's useless to me. I don't know how far southwest we have to go. Okay, we are probably going in the wrong direction. I like how they included the side thrusters. Well, you've mostly gone west by southwest. Right, we're going further south. Oh wait, level up the captain. Take a facet. Oh my. An interlude in red and gold. You lost your mind once. They put you in a splendid hotel managed by a cheery gentleman who would determine when you could leave. +3 mirrors and +3 iron, or +5 mirrors and +3 iron, or +5 mirrors and +3 veils. Scarred. You came close that day to death. It left its mark. +5 iron, and then either +3 mirrors or hearts. Worse things happen at Z. The sea does not forgive. It did not forgive you. +5 hearts, then either +3 mirrors and +4 otherworldly artifacts, or +3 iron and +1 moment of inspiration. A spell in prison. The judge, stony-faced, condemned you to New Newgate, the stalactite prison of old London. +5 veils, and then either +3 hearts or iron. A scandal? You were the gossip of London saloons and the target of blistering editorials in the Gazette. Mad, they said. Bad, they said. Dangerous to know. +5 hearts, and then either +3 veils or mirrors. Chat? Okay, so yeah, it shows you the main one and then one of the two on the other side. Got ya. Okay, Rippy likes the Z option. Z. Okay, Z it is. I don't know if it's going to let me pick or what. Oh, it is going to let me pick. The Hunter Z demands a price from all who sail her. What did they demand from you? A year of your life. You were lost overboard, but the drownies bore you to the city beneath the waves, to cavort and delight. After a year and a day, you awoke on the mudbanks of London, and wept. This gets us the mirrors, and the +4 otherworldly artifacts. It could never have originated on Earth. Perhaps it is the key that will unlock heaven's mysteries. Or you could put it on the mantelpiece. Acquire these from Victory Hall, Sweet Jane of the Heartcatchers. Your home. You returned from a voyage to find your home occupied by strangers. You knew their names and their faces, but the place they once held in your heart had been filled by the sea. This is the one for the iron. Gives you a moment of inspiration. It is good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whoever loves much performs much, and can accomplish much. And what is done in love is well done. Acquire these from Sweet Jane of the Toll Tower. So what are we doing? We get more iron. We get more mirrors. Getting our fancy things. Given the way the drownies cavort, ew. I'm assuming that's a vote against the drownies. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a vote against the drownies and a vote for home. Home and okay, home. Okay. Let's have some existential crisis. No, I don't think that was a port. It would have dinged and told us. I'm pretty sure we would have gotten a little discovery thing. Yeah, die. Oh, there's more of you. There's several of you. This might be it. Oh, no. First attempt to build new Winchester, it failed. Let's see if we can get away from these guys. Suck it, combat. Well, yeah. New facet available, a new escape. Or a narrow escape. Yeah, I know we're low on supplies. And I have once again managed to get something in my eye. Has the bat anything to say, Captain? Well, I didn't want to use my limited supplies firing the bat off. We are definitely going in the wrong direction. We may lose our captain, and if we do, I'm calling it a night. Because I am very tired. I have early work tomorrow. You stay away from me. Mutiny plumbers ask their assistance. Here, amidst the bones of failed settlements, marauders have made their home. Battle of Culverson. This looks like it could have a station. They're handy in fungal lands. Go away. I love all the noises of this compared to the oh. chance is gloom. I love all the noise of this compared to the general silence of the old Sunless Sea. But I definitely would prefer more of the music. Don't like it, your captain, an engineer complains. The rest of the crew murmur. She speaks for them too. Gonna try up here. Yeah, we're probably going to be done very soon. Always wanted to go to a circus. Mother said no. Poor people, disease. The driver looks forlorn. Rookery Cove. Same thing. Yeah, we are on the edge. Nelson's Point. Oh, this is what they're talking about with the circus. There's a new port. Crew are relieved to see land, perhaps unwisely. This is not the correct place. Gervais's arrest. A traveling circus has settled here, too afraid to go further and too afraid to turn back. Its clanking, gaudy locomotive scavenges such audiences as it can from nearby homesteads and delivers them for an evening of shabby, desperate, big-top magic. Food! We can't afford... Yeah, probably. Recruit the amiable vagabond. You find him waiting serenely at Gervais's footrest. Clay Pike clamped in his teeth. The inconceivable circus, the greatest show. There's no way we can recruit him. Yeah, we don't have the money. The greatest show, that's what the adverts promise. The reality is not impressive. Aside from the big top that dominates the circus, the place is shabby, poorly maintained, and even more poorly attended. Bored-looking circus folk run rotting booths. The clowns painted on smiles are no match for the deep-set misery behind the grease paint. Even the calliope music playing on a run-down piano is more grimly resolute than cheery. He doesn't care about your sobs. We have the money to purchase tickets, which will leave us broke. Write a port report. We don't have the money for the big top. Don't have the money for anything. We can either spend 10 for the tickets or try to sneak behind the tents. I'm gonna say we're gonna sneak behind the tents because I don't have the cash for anything else. Caught in the act. A pair of clowns whose paint on smiles do not match their actual scowls spot you almost immediately. There's nothing funny about the heavy sticks they carry. You are less than politely escorted back to the big top. Perhaps if you were better known around here, they would be less concerned. Right, I don't have the ability to spend the money. Is there anything we could do at the shops? Jumble of distinguished souls. Do not have the money. Do not have the money. Yeah, and I'm not wasting my last sovereigns on the tickets. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. Well, Polmir and Plenty Circus. Yep, we're on the edge of failing our mission. Oh, we're back here. Let's try over here. An honor to serve, Captain. Now let the mutiny begin. I don't know if this has the same mechanic or not for failure. Oh, by the way, a touch of the skies. Skyfarers, exposed to the haunting light of the stars, are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. An irregularity in the gallery. The table is neatly laid, but the plates are glued in place and the cutlery nailed down. The culprit is quickly discovered when she tries to nail the chief engineer's hat to the chief engineer's head. Everything has its place, she explains, when she's dragged before you. Confine them to quarters where they can do no harm. Keep their hands and their head busy. Hearts gives you a 25% chance of success. Issue an additional ration of brandy to the crew. Perhaps you can facilitate your crew members' return to sensibility. Will cost us our last bit of supplies. Chat, this may be the last decision you get to make tonight. Back to work. Failure. You harry them back to work with a carefully strewn mixture of encouragement and chastisement. But their obsessions only continue to consume them. They make mistakes, some of which are dangerous. And their persistent oddness unsettles the crew. Hall hasn't changed, but we have gained terror. Onwards. I really hope the port's here, because this will definitely be it if we can't get to the port with some money and supplies. I said port, I mean station. It's called a port in game. Too bad. We're driving big flying locomotives. It's a station. Yeah, might as well. Hope you have supplies. Nope, we're dead. The groan like a dying whale, your locomotive's hull buckles. Your hull has fallen to zero. Your captain is dead. Your only option is to die as the hull cracks and the sky pours in. Well, we managed to die before we ran out of supplies. An esteemed predecessor. The cold takes you. Resume from last autosave. All things must end. Pass on a legacy to another captain. To be figured out later, because I am tired. I have work tomorrow. We're only getting a little over 3-hour stream tonight. This is gonna be it. I really like the look of these engines. I feel like they could do it just a little bit more like spaceshipness to show that they're spaceships. But, yep. Thank you all for watching. Remember, 2, maybe 3 weeks stream, no stream. Please check out please check out my den for where to find my stuff to watch in the meantime, or find updates, check my VODs, maybe see sneak peeks and previews, all that stuff. I will keep you updated as I know more. I'm gonna try to work on getting other stuff done when I can't stream. And thank you all, and I will see you when I return. I hope everyone has a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, and a good week, and a happy Halloween. Be safe. Take care.